Before I start to my topic, I would like to introduce myself. I am Lovelyn H. Tumapon from Penma COC. Today we talk about race in a workplace. What is race in a workplace? What is race in a workplace? Race in a workplace refers to the potential for harm and adverse effects that can occur in a work environment. This includes physical hazards such as machinery and chemicals, as well as psychological risk like stress and harassment. Managing workplace risk involves identifying hazards, assessing their potential impact, and implementing measures to mitigate them. Types of workplace risk: physical risk, injuries from equipment, slips, trips, and falls. Chemical risk, exposure to the hazardous substances. Biological risk, exposure to the viruses, bacteria, or other pathogens. Ergonomic risk, poor workstation design leading to skeletal disorders. Psychosocial risk, stress, burnout, and workplace violence. And now let's proceed about risk management strategies. Hazard identification. Regularly inspect the workplace to identify potential hazards. Risk assessment. Evaluate the likelihood and severity of risk. Control measures. Implement safety protocols, provide training, and ensure proper equipment is available. Monitoring and review. Continuously monitor risk and update safety measures as needed. And now let's proceed about how to improve workplace. Number 1. Enhance communication. Foster open lines of communication through regular team meetings and feedback sessions. Implement collaboration tools to facilitate information sharing. Number 2. Prioritize employee well-being, offer mental health resources and support programs. Encourage work-life balance through flexible work schedule and remote options. Number 3. Invest in training and development. Provide opportunities for professionals through workshops, courses, and mentoring. Encourage employees to pursue certifications relevant to their roles. Number 4. Create a positive work environment. Promote a culture of respect and exclusivity. Organize team building activities to strengthen relationships among staff. Number 5. Improve workspace design. Ensure ergonomic furniture and equipment to promote physical comfort. Create collaborative space that encourage teamwork and creativity. Number 6. Recognize and reward employees. Implement recognition programs to celebrate achievements and contributions. Offer incentives such as bonus or additional time for exceptional performance. Number 7. Gather employee feedback. Conduct regular surveys to understand employee needs and concerns. Act on feedback to show that employee opinions are valued. And lastly, number 8. Enhance safety measures. Regularly review and update safety protocols. Provide training on workplace safety and emergency procedure. It's important to regular training on workplace para sa safety for everyone. By focusing on these areas, organizations can create a more engaging and productive workplace that benefit both employees and overall success of the company. And now let's proceed about possible injuries requiring first aid. For example, physical race, manual laborers, injuries from heavy lifting, repetitive strain, slips, trips, and falls. Construction workers, falls from heights, equipment-related injuries, and exposure to the hazardous materials. Warehouse staff, injuries from forklifts, loading and unloading accidents, and heavy lifting. Here are some common place and require first aid. Here is some example. Number 1. Burns. First degree burns, redness, and minor second degree burns, blisters can be treated with a cold water and burn ointment. Number 2. Sprain and strains. Injuries to the ligaments, sprains or muscles, tendon strains often require rest, ice compression, and elevation. Now let's proceed about what does a safety professional do. A safety professional is responsible for ensuring a safe work environment by identifying potential hazards, developing safety policies, and implementing training programs. They conduct inspections, monitor compliance with the safety regulations, and investigate incidents to prevent future occurrences. Additionally, they collaborate with management and employees to promote a culture of safety and improve overall workplace health and safety standards. Now let's proceed about some risky occupation. What is some risky occupation? I mentioned it. Example, medical doctors. You are a doctor and you have a patient having a virus. What would be happen to you? Kung imong patients na virus, na possible gid nga matakdan ka. And so risky siya kay kanang kung imong patients na virus, so magkasakit pud ka no, matakdan ka. So you need to take care of your body, you need to take care, you need to use a proper wear para malikay ka sa virus. And that's for all topic today, and let's proceed about